Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot and it's time for this week's Oracle Reveal. So earlier today on Instagram, I put up a photograph of 3 different animals. The first animal was the dolphin, the second animal was the raven, and the third animal was the eagle. And I asked all of you to pick the animal that resonated most with you or that was calling to you today. And so here's the results. So for the people who picked the dolphin, the first card we're going to go over is where it's best to place your focus at this time. And we have the Ace of Cups. This is a card of love and passion and rebirth and renewal in your life. And like all aces in the tarot, it's a time of creating new conditions for you. You can see that the waters are overflowing and they're going up towards that dove. And the dove is a symbol for your spirit. And so this could just be a time where you really want to place your focus on replenishing whatever it is that makes your spirit sing. The Ace of Cups is all about following your bliss, following what you love the most, and also opening your heart to new experiences at this time. The hand is coming out of the cloud and offering the gift of this cup. So it could even indicate that a gift is coming your way, or that something is going to be making itself known in your life that's going to open your heart again. The second card for the dolphin people is advice from your inner wisdom, and that's the Page of Pentacles. So just in line with that Ace of Cups, which is all about following your bliss, the Page of Pentacles has that red cap, and he's the eternal scholar or student of the tarot. And you can see he's passionate about what he's learning. So sometimes these two cards together could indicate that you're falling in love with whatever it is that you're learning again. It could be a time to review the basics or go back to the beginning or go back to the start and remember why it is that you love what you're doing. The Page of Pentacles is also an earth element card, so this could be a time to cultivate a business idea or just to put something into play that's going to affect your finances over the long term. Whenever we see the Page of Pentacles, he's telling you to be teachable, that this is a time where you need to open yourself to new experiences and new learning. And both an ace and a page have that connotation of a new beginning. So this could indicate that you're starting a new phase in your life, that you've really turned a corner, and that the past is now finishing up for you. Also, the dolphin archetype, the dolphin animal, is all about energy flow. And when I see that Ace of Cups too with the water element, it looks like you're going to be going with where the currents are leading you. And then dolphins are also known for their intelligence. They're super smart. And so that Page of Pentacles is kind of in common with that dolphin archetype as well. This could just be your time to really let your mind expand and go towards what you're most passionate about. And then finally, we have the mythic archetype for the dolphin people to exemplify at this time. And we have another scholar, Chiron, who is the centaur, who is the teacher of the great heroes in Greek mythology. In astrology, Chiron is often associated with the place in your life where there's a wound that needs healing. And so we have that healing Ace of Cups. And what's indicated here is that if you put yourself in a place of passion for what you're learning, that's actually going to be a salve for all of your wounds. Chiron can also be a card of higher education, especially when we have them right next to the Page of Pentacles. So this could be a good time to study something that you're interested in, or really just delve into a subject that makes your mind just feel excited. So that is for the dolphin people. The next card is the raven. The next animal is the raven. And for the people who picked raven, the first card that we're going to go over is where it's best to place your focus at this time. And we have the Page of Cups, another page. The Page of Cups is creativity. He is the archetype for the creative inner child that's within all of us. And you can see here he's even been like a child because he's taking his pet where he's not supposed to. He's got a little pet fish there. And fish are able to delve into the depths and bring up something from the unconscious and in order to birth it into the world around you. So this could be a time where you're really soul searching, you're really reaching deep within yourself, and you're bringing up things that are going to be somehow creating vibrancy in your life again. The Page of Cups is dressed in pink and blue. The pink indicates that he's in touch with his heart chakra, and the blue means that he's able to communicate his feelings rather adeptly. And so, although you're going into the depths and pulling things up, these aren't negative things you're pulling up. This is more creative energy, things that are really going to be flowing into your projects. And then the next card we have for the Raven people is the Three of Cups, another Cups card. And the Three of Cups, it depicts the 3 graces from Greek mythology. And these goddesses are the goddesses who give the gift of charisma to people. And so what this could indicate is that your ideas are really good right now. They're going to be drawn up from the depths of your soul, and they might start to catch fire with other people. People might start to see your ideas and your creative work, or even what you're trying to accomplish at this time, and really start to get excited about it. The raven is also an archetype of magic. So when we see ravens, they're associated with magic or supernatural occurrences. And so this could just be a time of serendipity for you where everything's just starting to fall into place. And there's just a lot of excitement and a lot of magic that's kind of weaving its way into your life at this time. And then the final card we have for the raven people is the mythic archetype for them to embody, and that's the sirens. Now, the sirens in ancient Greek mythology were the mermaids with the beautiful voices, and they actually would lure sailors to their death because they would pull them off course towards the sharp rocks just so they could hear the sound of their singing. In the case of these creative cards, this could be a good card if you're a singer or in music. But in any other case, the sirens are telling you not to get distracted. Do not get allured by some beautiful sound and get off your course. It's important to get your project out there now, and it's important to express your creativity in some way. So keep your eye on the ball until it's finished. And then finally, we have the people who picked eagle. And whenever we have the eagle is the animal of spirit. It's the animal that transcends and looks at things from above, from far away. And so whenever we're attracted to the eagle, it's saying that we need the perspective of our higher self at this time in order to evaluate what to do in the world around us. The first card for the eagle people is a third page. So everyone got a page today. And in this case, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of aspiration and growth. And you can see that he hasn't quite grown into his wand. It's a lot taller than him. He's looking up at the top of it. But this is a card that says that you are really in some good energy right now towards manifesting something that you've been slowly cultivating. It's also saying that you also have to realize that it may not be a finished product right now. There might need to be some corrections, or there might be a need to allow yourself some growing space and really just let your goals get cultivated over time and not be in a rush with it. But that being said, the Page of Wands always has that little red feather in his cap. And we see this somewhere else in the tarot. It's actually with the Fool card. And the Fool has the red plume in his hat. The red plume is just being passionate about where your mind is being directed. And it's saying that there is just no substitute for passion and conviction if you're trying to accomplish something. Lay your heart out there, put your cards on the table, and let people know how much you care about what you're trying to accomplish. And then also the Page of Wands is a card of aspiration and looking up to others who you admire in order to achieve your goal. So if someone else has done it before, you can absolutely accomplish it too. The second card is advice from your inner wisdom for the eagle people, and that's the World card reversed. The World card highlights repeated lessons, things that you've learned before, but you're just relearning it now. You're getting back into things. And when I see the World reversed next to the Page of Wands, the lesson that you're relearning is that it's okay to grow. It's okay to not be a finished product right now. It's okay to be where you're at. And so the world is just telling you to be okay with yourself, be at peace with yourself, and you will eventually reach your goal. The world is always a card of completion, so it's telling you if something has been repeating itself a lot, or you have been kind of spinning in circles, it's time to end that energy, and it's time to focus or direct your energy towards what it is you want to accomplish. And in the case of the Page of Wands, that indicates also look to your role models or look to people who have accomplished what you want in order for the lead to be shown for you. And then finally, the mythic archetype for the eagle people is actually Zeus, who is associated with the eagle. You even see the eagle on his card. So again, this is a time of epiphanies for you. This is a time of awakening. There's almost this supernatural propulsion in your life that's really going to be pushing you to the next level. And you're finally given the opportunity to finish a cycle that you've been repeating for quite some time. So this is a marvelous time to step out of something that's been repeated and go towards your best future. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Oracle, and if you did, I invite you to visit me at elliotoracle.com and book a personal tarot session with me. These little mini readings are wonderful, but they're nothing compared to a one-on-one reading that goes into all your cares and concerns. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Take care.